Hello and welcome to Commission Corner. I am Commissioner Yvette Colbourne, and today we are highlighting the many benefits and opportunities available through our senior centers and programs. Our senior centers provide more than just activities. They create spaces where residents can stay active, build friendships, learn new skills, and remain connected to the community. Today, we'll talk about how seniors can get involved, the services and programs available, and hear directly from seniors about their personal experiences and the impact those centers have had on their lives. And today we have with us David Haggerty from our Social Services Department, and we have Pauline and Lyndon Clark from our Senior Center. Welcome. Thank you for being here today. David, I'm going to start out with you and ask if you would please introduce yourself to the community. Tell us what you do at the center.
So I'm Dave Haggerty. I'm the Assistant Director of Social Services, and I've been with the city for 7 years, came from New Jersey, and I was stunned at the amount of support that this local government gives our senior centers. The services that we offer our seniors is top notch. Now listen, every senior center you're going to expect bingo and things like that, but our center offers health and wellness classes, evidence-based classes, and we address real-life issues our seniors are having. Most recently, the commission, you specifically, funded a food pantry specifically for our seniors to fight food insecurity. So the work we do is really important to the well-being and health and wellness of our seniors.
Wonderful. Thank you. And we're going to talk some more about some of those services as we go through. But first, I want to introduce our seniors, starting with Pauline. Would you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Pauline Clark. I've been living in Miramar for almost 30 years.
Wonderful.
So after retiring, we were just hanging around. But after a while, my cousin introduced us to the center. And I said, sure, I can't bear to go over there. And I told my husband, and he didn't want to go either. Then I went back to him and said, let us try it. And we tried, and we were so surprised to see how much things were going on there. Our interviewer were very nice, and she introduced us to everyone in the center. And the first time we went in there, I said I was losing out on something because everyone there was so nice to us. And we had a lot of fun, and we have our exercise, which is very important. And the meetings with the staff were so good. So I am enjoying going there. I can't wait for daylight for us to go.
Wonderful, wonderful,
so
wonderful.
I'm happy there. And everyone there is so happy with us, and we are happy with them. And I remember I interviewed a lady, and I asked her, she came in, and I asked her, are you happy coming here? She said she can't wait to come because she was at home doing nothing, and her daughter brought her there. 3 weeks after, I asked her the question again, and she told me, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be there because everyone is so nice to us, and I am happy being there. So with myself, I feel good being at that center. I can't wait for daylight to go there because staying home is like I'm missing something. So when I go there, I can interact with other people, and we have fun, and everyone is nice. The staff are wonderful, especially my big friend David.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, look, that really makes me feel good to hear that. And we're going to talk some more about what makes you want to keep coming back to the center. Before, we're going to make sure that we meet this gentleman next to you. I think you've known him for some time.
Most of my life.
Please, Mr. Lyndon Clark.
Good morning, everyone. Glad to be here. My name is Lyndon Clark. I am a printer by profession, but since transferring to America, I becomes a bed technician.
Okay.
And so I retired. And when I retired, I was just hanging around the house. Even when both of us is there, we talk. And then one day her cousins said to her, let's come to the center. I said, I'm not going to the center. It's pure old people in wheelchair running around over there, so I'm not going. But she came back to me and said, let's try it. And I decided to try it. And when I went there, I was in a different world because things, what I was looking at in my mind is not what is there. And so I start to go there, I start to interact with people, I start to get to talk to more people. And most of it, sometimes we all have the same thing in common. And one of my main things is the exercise.
Okay.
The exercise.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Because
So,
that's keep me going. So they can't light before I ready to go. Sometimes I go in the car waiting on her.
so you know what my takeaway from this is you listen to your wife.
Of course. Oh, I have to. I have to.
And I think that's a good thing.
I have to. I have to.
Thank you so much.
Right,
So,
yes.
so David, you know, clearly our seniors have some wonderful things to say about the senior center. They are happy being there. Tell us about some of the services and the programs that keep these seniors wanting to come back.
That's a great question. We love to talk about everything we do for our seniors. And
And I know we do a lot.
we do an awful lot.
we do a lot.
Job number one, we want them to want to come like the Lindens every day because we can't help them if they don't come. Job number two, let's make it fun. Let's have some fun. Okay, so every day is full of laughter, music, and just a lot of fun with each other, right?
How
And-
life is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be
Absolutely.
able to enjoy
And
where
then
you are.
When things aren't always fun, we have a full social work staff in Spanish, Creole, and English that are there to help them with needs, there to help them with referrals to food stamps, to heating and lighting assistance, and a lot of programs that Miramar offers. And Miramar, as I mentioned, takes serving our seniors as job number one. Our center was the first in the state of Florida to offer evening and weekend transportation for our seniors.
Wonderful. So transportation is one of those things that we offer to our seniors, which is very important because for many, if they did not have that transportation, they would not have been able to come to the senior center. So that's one very important service.
It is, and not only do they come to program, but we also take them to the doctor, to the pharmacy, grocery shopping, and every park and fair imaginable in South Florida. So our seniors get around.
So David, you mentioned walking, and I know that we do have a program where you take our seniors to the park on a regular basis to walk. Tell us how that works.
So we do a lot of walking at our center. And one of the main things we do is we have a collaboration with the AARP called Walk with the Doc. So every month our seniors walk with a physician around the lake, around the park, and they talk about whatever they want, nutrition, health, and sometimes their grandkids. It's a very nice collaboration and one of many we have with AARP.
That it's so good because not only do they get the exercise, but they have the doctor there that they can speak to and maybe address some things before they go to their own physicians. So that is wonderful. So to the Clarks, are you part of the walking program?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We walk on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I don't do it on a Wednesdays because I don't go to the center on a Wednesday.
So at least 3 days a week you
Yeah,
walk.
yes.
Wonderful.
And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And our instructor is wonderful, marvelous.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Sean is very good.
So David, tell me what's a typical day programming for the seniors?
So the typical day starts right at their front door when our transportation picks them up and brings them to program. Then we give everybody a hot breakfast every day. In fact, Commissioner, we are the first program in the state of Florida to offer breakfast to our seniors.
And that is free breakfast. for
Free
seniors.
breakfast, always. Everything we do is free, no cost to the seniors.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That is a good thing. That it's free service, free breakfast for our seniors. Free lunches.
Free lunch.
Free lunch. for
And
our seniors.
every Friday, we give free takeaway meals for the weekend.
That is really, really good. And those meals come from a different program that supplies those meals?
They do. Actually, the City of Miramar was able to access this federal funding so that we could make sure that our seniors don't go hungry over the weekend.
Wonderful, wonderful. That is really good. And you do find that to be a benefit for your family as well?
Of course, it is.
Okay.
It is. For sometimes when I take it home, I have a grandson who loves the juice. He always say, Grandma, is there any juice? So it's benefit us a lot.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That is
Very
good to
good.
hear.
Very
So
good
a typical
idea.
day, they have breakfast, and what happens after that?
Wow, how much time do you have? Every hour there's multiple different kind of groups. We have seniors who love playing chalupa, dominoes. They do arts and crafts. They do art shows, poetry, writing. As we mentioned, a lot of walking and a lot of eating and a lot of partying.
Wonderful. So you said chalupa?
Yes.
What's chalupa?
I don't know.
Well, it's mostly mostly the Spanish people play chalupa. It's a game that they have the cards. And
It's a cards game.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the cards, and then they read some numbers off a paper that they have, and then they call the cards, and then they match it with what they have.
Well, wonderful, wonderful. So they have all these different programs. I guess they get to choose which program, or on certain days you have certain programs.
Absolutely. The first thing they do when they come in, there's a big computer screen, and they just touch and press everything they want to do that day.
I saw that. That is really nice how it's computerized and it's a touch screen.
Yeah, and the minute
They
they
just
scan
select.
their thing, they know who they are. And for some people, it comes up in Spanish. For some people, it comes up in Creole.
So you can set the preset the language for that particular individual.
Absolutely. And the system recognizes each individual senior.
Oh wow, that is really nice.
Listen, Commissioner, Miramar doesn't mess around when it comes to the seniors.
That is very clear. It's
true.
becoming
That's
more and
true.
more clear. Well, I tell you, this is my experience. Whenever I go by there and you have events like the one I went to just yesterday, the place is so beautifully decorated. And the energy that I see from our seniors, the smiles, the camaraderie, it is just so beautiful to me. And it really makes me feel like the center is really doing a good job, but it's really bringing you together in a positive way.
Yes.
So is that the experience, or is that just because I'm there?
No, of course. They always been happy. The best day I think is the bingo.
The bingo. For you, it's
Not
bingo.
for me, but other people, because
Okay.
it always bring out the crowd.
It brings everybody together.
Yes,
It brings
and
everyone
they love
together.
it. They love it a lot.
Wonderful. So what are the activities that you prefer?
I prefer the exercise
Okay.
and also the talk with Nancy or Brian. It bring out a lot to me, but because we can express ourselves how we are feeling, and they are very good at what they are doing.
Are those group talks or one-on-one?
Group
Those
talks.
are group talks?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can open up to them.
Okay.
And they have good program that some people maybe don't know about it, about certain things, so they explain it to them, and we have fun with them.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is playing domino. As a matter of fact, I in charge of the Domino Club.
Okay.
So, I think 3 weeks ago or in last month, we have in-house domino tournament, and we have about almost 20 people turn out. That was on a Saturday,
On a Saturday.
and we have food, and we have gifts, and we have prizes.
I didn't
that
get an
give
invite
out.
to that.
So we have a lot going on. We have a lot going on. So
So both of you are married and you go to the center together,
yes,
but you have your separate activities, so you still have your space.
yes.
But I still play domino with him when they have that group together.
You
and
do
I
play-
won,
you
I
play
came
domino.
second. And I won a prize.
Okay.
Because with him, he loves domino. So when we were younger, I always stood over him and watch him play. But sometimes he took too long to finish. So I told him, he looked at me and he know time to go.
All right, so David is not always in charge at the center here, I see.
That's true. That's very true.
You have a couple of bosses at the center.
Yeah, I know. But with the domino, there was a little time when we wasn't playing, and David said, "What's going on?"
Yes.
And we talk and we come up with a plan, and him said, "Whatever you come up with, I will go with it." So I can give him the props for that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And so we get going again, and things is good. Things is good.
So David, back to the transportation. Everybody does not come to the center with transportation provided by the city. Some of the seniors drive to the location as well.
Oh yeah, a lot of people drive, and what we have found is they still continue to use our transportation because we'll go to, say, Sawgrass Mall, and they don't want the hassle of parking. And as you well know, Commissioner, Miramar has so many amazing events, a lot here at Town Center and some at Regional Park. And so they take our transportation because frankly, it's easier. And after partying at whatever fest it is, they just want to sit in the bus and be taken care of.
Whenever we have events and you bring out the seniors and they have their own section, it is so great. I mean, I feel like I have a little fan club there. It's like they're city ambassadors. They're a little fan club there,
Yeah,
and
yes,
it is always good to see that they do come out to these events outside of the senior center, but they're outside enjoying the same events as everyone else, and we get a chance to see our seniors and.
Yes.
And meet them and get to know them better as they enjoy themselves. So I always do like that. David, is there anything else that we need to know specifically about the center, the hours, the days
Absolutely.
of operation?
Listen, we're Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., evening and weekend trips. But Commissioner, here's what you got to know.
Tell me.
Come see us. Okay? We're at 6700 Miramar Parkway and at Sunset Lakes. Call 954-889-2719 or go on the city website. You'll see our seniors all over it. But come give us a try. You'll be very glad you did. The Lindens, sir, were.
Wonderful.
Mr. Linden sure was.
So if there's anyone out there and you're thinking about the senior center, you want to know whether or not it's right for you, we have tons of information on our website. We invite you to visit the website, and once you are convinced that you want to go to that next step and speak to someone, we invite you to come out to one of the senior centers, our main senior center, which is at 6700 Miramar Parkway. Which brings me to, we do have two senior centers. We have one in the east and one in the west as well. The other one is at Sunset Lakes Community Center. And when someone wants to sign up, they get to choose whichever one they want to attend.
Absolutely.
Is that correct?
Same great services, just more convenient for the people who live out west.
So David, I know we have a pantry located at the center at 6700. It is open to the community in general, but our seniors who attend the center, they can also get food from the pantry. Tell us how that works.
Absolutely. You have to be 60 years of age to enter our center, and you're obviously eligible for food pantry. But as you said, we serve the community as a whole.
Wonderful.
So come to our front desk, and we're going to take care of you. That's what social services does.
So social services does so much more than just the seniors. However, the seniors is one of your big responsibilities.
Yes, ma'am.
And we thank you for that. So I would like to know from both of you, what would you tell someone who is thinking about joining the center?
You want to go? Okay.
Ladies
I,
first.
I would say it's the best place. You won't be lonely anymore. For there's a lot of senior out there who is very lonely. But when you come to this place, you smile with everyone. You're happy. You dance. The music is good sometimes. We dance and
Beautiful.
sing. And I will encourage anyone to come there because it's a place of feel comfortable and happy. I even said to one of my grandsons, I'm going to daycare. He said, Mom, you're going to daycare? I said, no, it's adult daycare where we had fun. So I will encourage anyone to come to Miramar Senior Center. It's
Beautiful.
a great place to be.
So glad to hear that. So,
In my intake is that I would say to anyone who would love to sit on their couch and watch the TV, if you even have a companion, it's still not going to make you that happy as you think you are. But when you come to the center, like what I did, you feel like you are in a different world because the enjoyment that you get there, the people that you meet, you said, oh my gosh, if I was at home, I would meet these people. So I encourage everyone who wants somewhere to go and be comfortable and happy and be around good people. The center, Miramar City Center, Miramar Senior Center is the place to be at 67 Miramar Parkway, 6700 Miramar Parkway.
thank you so much for that. And we do have 2 senior centers and an adult daycare center.
We have a gambit of services. As I said, Miramar serves its seniors.
So look, I know we could be here all day talking about how wonderful things that we do at the senior centers. But I want to say thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for coming to the senior center and trusting our employees with your time and your day. And we are so happy to know that the services that are being provided are exactly what you're looking for, especially that experience
Yes.
that you're looking for that is being provided at our
Thank you
center.
very much for visiting us. Yesterday was so nice. Look forward to seeing you guys all the time.
Thank you so much for joining me on Commission Corner. Really appreciate you sharing your experiences. David, thank you so much for being here and all that you do and your staff do for our seniors on a regular basis. And I do look forward to seeing more of you.
Thank you very much for having us here.
Thank you very much, Commissioner, for having us. We love you, and we're glad to see you at the center sometime soon.
And thank you especially for all your advocacy on behalf of our seniors.
As we close today's program, I encourage our seniors and their families to explore the many opportunities available through our senior centers and community programs. These centers provide valuable opportunities to stay active, connected, informed, and engaged while building lasting friendship and enjoying meaningful experiences. Thank you to our guests and senior participants for sharing their stories and experiences with us today. I am Commissioner Yvette Colbourne, and this has been Commission Corner. Thank you for watching, and remember, we are one Miramar.